Hey everyone, Budget Girl here. I am coming at you from FinCon 17 with the towering and wonderful dollar dude, Troy. We have been helping run these video booths the very first time they're happening at FinCon, which is a money blogger, vlogger, podcaster, money master type conference, and quite frankly, I'm just honored to be here.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience in meeting all of the YouTube personalities and finance gurus and bloggers that you know, I know, Budget Girl knows and loves. Just seeing them in person is worth the trip just for that.
Goodness, it really is. Because, I mean, we probably would have met in person without this, unless I were just like randomly in Florida or you were randomly in College Station.
Absolutely.
Same thing with all of the other people here. It's so cool to all be in one place.
Right.
So we are actually in one of the last video slots of the day. We decided to jump in and do the 5 expensive things that are worth the money tag. The first thing that I think is worth the expense, and this is actually one of the same things that you said, was good food. I have increased my grocery budget since becoming debt-free because I want to actually have good food in my body, and some of it's a little bit more just like taste preferences, but I am trying to eat a little healthier.
You're off the college student diet.
No more ramen, no more off-brand macaroni and cheese box. I did a lot of things to save money. I didn't eat horribly when I was in debt, but now I'm not buying Walmart cheese anymore.
Right. Awesome.
No more Walmart cheese.
The good cheese. Hashtag good cheese.
The second thing that I'm willing to spend a little bit more money on is good shoes. I went through so many shoes when I was getting out of debt, and before I was always like a pay less shoes girl, and those shoes are terrible for your feet. They hurt after like an hour of being in them, and they fall apart after a month and a half.
Wow.
I have finally kind of bit the bullet, and I will spend upwards of like $70 for a single pair of shoes now. That said, I only have a few pairs of shoes. I just wear them all the time. You spend a lot on shoes?
I actually do spend a lot on shoes because I wear a 16 wide, which you cannot find anywhere but the specialty shops. And the specialty shops, of course, are more expensive than the regular shops. I wish I could shop at Payless.
Yeah, they don't carry your size of Payless, do they?
They don't.
Goodness.
You know, they don't carry my size hardly anywhere but places like DXL and the big and tall shops. So, I mean, if you guys know a place where I can get some shoes,
hook them up.
Let me know. Yeah, youtube.com/dollardude. Plug.
So are the shoes that you buy at those specialty shops better quality too?
Yes, they are better quality.
Well, that's good that at least you're not like finding expensive shoes that are bad quality.
Right. That would be terrible.
That would be terrible. And women, that's our kind of our burden was there are a lot of expensive shoes that are terrible quality out there. There are a lot of cheap shoes that are terrible quality out there too. The third thing that's super expensive that I think is worth the money is savings. Now, a lot of money people, we're at a finance convention right now, will tell you that you need to be investing your money constantly, getting the most back for it. But I think savings are actually a bigger priority, for me at least, than having my money out working for me to a degree. Now, I mean, there's a cap there on that. We both believe in the Dave Ramsey system, so we believe in a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, which I don't keep in investments. I keep it so I can easily access it, right?
Right. Actually, your emergency fund does not need to be invested. It needs to be liquid. Because if it's invested, you know what you're going to do? You're going to not use it. Because what if you need your money when the market is down? What
if you lose your money? What if all of a sudden you need your money and you have to pay all these fees on it? So the reason that this is expensive is because you're not going to be gaining a lot of interest on your savings. And you just have to eat that. You have to be okay with that and say, this money is my shield against the universe. I am paying a little bit by not getting interest. You're not actually paying, but you are not earning as much interest as you could because you're keeping it close to you so that you can have that as a shield against the universe.
I think it's important to remember that your emergency fund is not an investment. It's insurance against the world. As you said, you eat the interest to keep Murphy away. And that's something that Dave says all the time.
Keep him at bay.
Yeah.
The next expensive thing that I think is worth the money is traveling. Now, I haven't gotten to do a lot of this yet because I just got out of debt, as you guys know, and I'm still building up my emergency savings. But one day soon, I hope to be able to spend money, probably a lot of money, traveling and seeing the world and kind of broadening my horizons and my set of experiences. But I think that what that will return to me is more valuable than a lot of things that I could purchase with my money. I think that's absolutely worth the expense. Have you done a lot of traveling?
I actually have not. I'm probably the worst traveler ever. Like, I've barely been out of the United States, like maybe twice in my life. Maybe,
I've never been.
Possibly 3 times. Twice, 3 times.
Dollar Dude does not know how many times he's been out of the United States.
I don't. But I don't travel that often, is what I'm trying to say.
It's a story for another time.
I would love to be, I would love to go to Japan for one time. I'm fascinated with Japanese culture, so that's one place that I would love to travel. So, I guess what you're saying is you value experiences.
Over things.
Over things.
Over things.
Oh.
All right. And the final thing that is expensive that I think is worth the money is tithing and giving. Now, a lot of people subscribe to giving 10%. You know, it's a biblical finance rule to tithe or give 10%. And some people, whether they are Christians or not, believe in giving. But that's an expensive thing. 10% of your income is a lot of your income.
It's absolutely a lot.
It's a ton of your income. But personally, I believe that that is absolutely worth the money. I believe that putting money out into the universe and giving back is valuable, especially supporting organizations and people that I think need it and that I want to help.
Giving is some of the most fun that you will ever have with money. Like to give something to someone, especially person to person, and just see their face light up. Man, that's
to fill a need that they didn't know if that was going to be met.
Right.
Especially
that's one of the best feelings in the world.
It is. It's so much fun.
And it's a feeling that broke people don't get to do a whole lot of.
Those were the 5 expensive things that I think are worth the money in this tag. If you haven't been tagged in this yet, consider yourself tagged. You can tag back to me, he tagged me, I tag you. Well, that's the game tag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tag you right.
So thank you so much to Dollar Dude for being here. His channel will be linked down below. I would love it if you went over to his channel and subscribed and liked his video. His answers to this collab video are absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you. And Budget Girl, I've been hanging out with her all week. And she is one of the best people I have ever met, hands down. And I'm telling her that right now.
Aww.
Live to the world. Budget Girl, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you, Troy. You're awesome too. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel if you like it, and go ahead and give it a like if you like it. I put out new videos every week on how to live a frugal, fun, financially fearless life. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone, Budget Girl here, coming at you live from, not live.
Well, it is live.
All right.
Well, it's live video. Outtakes.
Second thing.
You okay? All right. We saw it.
You're awful. Someone just fell down and he'd like.
You laugh too. What are you talking about? I'm the awful one.
You did it while there was camera rolling.
So, outtakes. I bet you don't put this in the video.